What is the largest organ in the human body? Skin. Which vitamin is known as the sunshine vitamin? Vitamin D. What fruit is rich in potassium and helps regulate blood pressure? Banana. How many bones are in the adult human body? 206. Which exercise strengthens the core muscles? Plank. What vitamin is essential for blood clotting? Vitamin K. Which fruit is high in vitamin C and is citrus? Orange. What is the main function of red blood cells? Carry oxygen. What exercise improves cardiovascular health? Running. Which mineral is essential for strong bones and teeth? Calcium. What is the hardest substance in the human body? Tooth enamel. Which vitamin helps improve vision and skin health? Vitamin A. What fruit is known for its high fiber and aids digestion? Apple. Which part of the brain controls balance? Cerebellum. What exercise targets the chest muscles? Push-ups. What nutrient is the body's main source of energy? Carbohydrates. Which fruit is 92% water and hydrates well? Watermelon. What vitamin deficiency causes scurvy? Vitamin C. Which organ produces insulin? Pancreas. What exercise strengthens the legs and glutes? Squats. What is the normal resting heart rate for adults? 60 to 100 bpm. Which fruit is rich in healthy fats? Avocado. What vitamin boosts immunity? Vitamin C. What is the largest artery in the body? Aorta. What exercise improves flexibility? Yoga. Which mineral prevents muscle cramps? Magnesium. What fruit is known to improve brain function? Blueberries. How many chambers does the human heart have? 4. What vitamin is essential for collagen production? Vitamin C. What exercise works the back muscles? Pull-ups. What is the main function of white blood cells? Fight infections. Which fruit is high in antioxidants? Pomegranate. What vitamin helps absorb calcium? Vitamin D. Which organ filters blood and removes waste? Kidneys. What exercise strengthens shoulders? Shoulder press. What nutrient helps build muscles? Protein. Which fruit is known to lower cholesterol? Grapes. What is the body's largest internal organ? Liver. What vitamin is important for nerve function? Vitamin B12. What exercise targets the abdominal muscles? Crunches. What is the normal blood pressure range? (120/80 mmHg). Which fruit is high in lycopene? Tomato. What vitamin helps heal wounds faster? Vitamin C. What is the smallest bone in the human body? Stapes, in ear. What exercise improves posture? Deadlifts. Which mineral is vital for thyroid function? Iodine. What fruit is known to aid sleep? Kiwi. What part of the eye controls light entry? Iris. What vitamin prevents rickets? Vitamin D. What exercise increases lung capacity? Swimming. How many muscles are in the human body? Approximately 600. Which fruit is rich in iron? Dried apricots. What vitamin is an antioxidant for skin? Vitamin E. What organ stores bile? Gallbladder. What exercise strengthens calves? Calf raises. What is the main component of bones? Calcium. Which fruit is high in vitamin K? Kiwi. What part of the brain controls memory? Hippocampus. What vitamin helps prevent anemia? Vitamin B12. What exercise improves balance? Single leg stands. What is the largest muscle in the body? Gluteus maximus. Which fruit is known to reduce inflammation? Pineapple. What vitamin is essential for pregnant women? Folic acid, B9. What organ produces urine? Kidneys. What exercise works the triceps? Dips. What nutrient helps repair tissues? Protein. Which fruit is high in fiber and vitamin C? Guava. What is the main function of platelets? Blood clotting. What vitamin helps with night vision? Vitamin A. What exercise strengthens hamstrings? Lunges. What is the normal body temperature? (98.6°F, 37°C). Which fruit is rich in omega-3? Avocado. What vitamin deficiency causes beriberi? Vitamin B1, thiamine. What is the longest bone in the body? Femur. What exercise improves endurance? Cycling. Which mineral is essential for hemoglobin? Iron. What fruit is known to boost metabolism? Grapefruit. What part of the heart prevents backflow? Valves. What vitamin helps with collagen formation? Vitamin C. What exercise works the biceps? Bicep curls. What is the largest part of the brain? Cerebrum. Which fruit is high in folate? Oranges. What vitamin helps with calcium absorption? Vitamin D. What organ pumps blood? Heart. What exercise strengthens the lower back? Superman holds. What nutrient provides long-term energy? Fats. Which fruit is known to improve digestion? Papaya. What is the main function of the lungs? Gas exchange, oxygen and carbon dioxide. What vitamin prevents oxidative stress? Vitamin E. What exercise improves agility? Jump rope. What is the strongest muscle in the body? Masseter, jaw. Which fruit is high in vitamin B6? Banana. What vitamin deficiency causes pellagra? Vitamin B3, niacin. What organ produces bile? Liver. What exercise strengthens the chest? Bench press. What nutrient helps brain function? Omega-3 fatty acids. Which fruit is known to detoxify? Lemon. What is the main function of the kidneys? Filter blood. What vitamin helps with mood regulation? Vitamin D. What exercise improves overall strength? Deadlifts.